Good morning, ninth class. Today our topic is topic number 3, acceleration of chapter number 8, motion. And here in the slide we have total 3 informations about acceleration. Number first is definition. Definition means change in the velocity of object per unit time. Then formula is acceleration. Again here change in velocity is a numerator and time taken is in denominator. Change in velocity minus final velocity minus initial velocity. Final velocity means suppose the initially the object is present here and after some time object is here. So velocity at the starting point is known as initial velocity, and velocity at the final point is known as final velocity. So change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity, and the total time taken for this journey is known as this t. And then the third information is about SI unit. SI unit is meter per second square. So it is written as m/s square. Then next we have 2 terms related with acceleration: uniform and non-uniform acceleration. Acceleration is basically change in velocity. So if this velocity increases or decreases by equal amount in equal interval of time, then it is known as uniform acceleration. For example, motion of a freely falling body is known as uniform acceleration. And just understand this topic with the help of this example. Here are 4 positions A, B, C, D. So when the object is present here and velocity of that object is known as initial velocity. When the object reaches here and whatever velocity it has at this point is known as final velocity. So suppose for this journey the velocity is 2 meter per second. For this also 2 meter per second. For this also 2 meter per second, and the time taken for all these are 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. So overall change in velocity for every case is equal and time interval is also equal. So acceleration means velocity upon time taken. So for each case it is uniform, it is equal, so it is known as uniform acceleration. Now next is non-uniform acceleration. As the name indicates, non-uniform means the acceleration value is not constant. So here again the velocity increases or decreases by unequal amount, but here the time interval is same. So here example is an object can travel with non-uniform acceleration if velocity changes at non-uniform rate. We are taking the same example. Here again the 4 positions we have. Suppose for this velocity is 2 meter per second, for this velocity is 3 meter per second, and for this velocity is 1 meter per second, and for every for every section we have time only 2 seconds. So here we have 2 upon change in velocity. So here velocity is for this velocity is 2 and time is also 2, so 2 upon 2 is 1. For this section we have velocity 3, so 3 upon 2 is 1.5, and for this section we have 1 upon 2, so it is 0.5. So for each section velocity we have different values. So it for this section it is known as non-uniform acceleration. Then related one, numerical is starting from stationary position, Rahul pedals bicycle, attains velocity. This one is velocity for first section. Okay, in first case velocity is 6 meter per second. Whenever there is word start means initial velocity is 0, and if there is written stop, so stop means velocity final velocity is 0. So you must keep these 2 points in your mind, that a start means initial velocity 0 and a stop means final velocity 0. So here in first case start means initial velocity 0, then velocity final is 6 meter per second, and third term is the time is 30 seconds. So applying the formula of acceleration, A is equal to v minus u upon t. So here solving this numerical, putting all the values, you will get 0.2 meter per second. Here per is oblique is missing here, so meter per second square. And then in second case we have u for second case, just read here. He applies brakes. Brakes and decreases velocity here 4 meter per second in the next 5 seconds. So timing is 5. Next velocity is 4 meter per second. Initial one is 6 meter per second. So then acceleration, putting all the values, you will get answer minus 0.4 meter per second square. In both these cases, what is missing there? Oblique sign. Either you put oblique sign or -2. दोनों में से आप कोई भी एक यूज़ करें. थैंक यू.